all this fucking banter.
He's playing against high school kids.
So welcome back to the continuation of the Manning dynasty.
This kid moves better than both of them.
All
three of them.
Number 2 ranked Texans been over. Who was it again?
Texas?
They won. Yeah, Texas won 56-7. Their starting quarterback gets knocked out at 14-0. But no, don't worry. There's a man with a cape in the background.
We've Archie Manning's grandson.
Fucking Christ's sakes. So I don't know if it's Peyton or Eli's son.
I think it's Cooper's.
The bum in the group.
Well, he had like a medical condition.
I know. Or he would have been.
He'd have been a All-American wide receiver.
He'd have been a Hall of Famer too.
Dude, he was a senior wide receiver when Peyton was a freshman quarterback.
The Manning family has they got it.
Who's this back in Ole Miss?
I don't know. Ole Miss is nasty though. They're filthy.
That's where Eli went.
Yeah, they're a filthy program. They could win the national title.
Is that Dart?
Look at the fucking dude run him over.
Is that guy's name Dart?
Yeah, they won at Wake Forest fucking 40-6. 40. They'll hang 40 on your ass in your own building. You gotta do nothing about it. I'm gonna hold you to 6 too.
Here's Colorado. Did they end up stomping them?
I don't know. It was 21-3. Revenge game for Dion. This is the guy who doesn't like to wear his sunglasses at night.
My parents taught me when I talk to adults to take my hat and my sunglasses off. Did they teach you how to coach a team?
Yeah. They teach you how to get bent over.
Because this will be 2-0.
You gotta get bent over a sink. This has been our night.
Teach you how to get glory old.
Here's
Shador. Shador, the most accurate quarterback in America.
They win 28-9. So 2-1 for Dion and the boys out there in the Midwest or Mountain region, whatever you want to call it.
Who do they have next week? Do you know?
I don't. Do not know.
There's a UFC fight tonight.
What the hell are we going to talk about?
Fantasy. I need your
advice.
Yes.
Fantasy football, and then updated WNBA playoff standings too. We're around the corner here. I mean,
Sunday, 2 days after my birthday.
Yeah.
No, 1 day after my birthday, the WNBA playoffs start. I'm really hoping that Caitlin, Kelsey, and Aaliyah, and of course the rest of the gang, can make a run.
Yeah, we're going to touch on that first. But first, fantasy football updates.
Caitlin, Kelsey, and Aaliyah. It's a good alliteration.
They've got potential. Anyway, those sets later in the segment. Anyway, fantasy football. Conundrums abound. People that drafted. Did you hear about the uprising today? When McCaffrey was announced out again?
Dude.
Fucking people are bullshit.
Oh, it's fucked up, man.
People are bullshit.
That is fucked up that they didn't tell anybody. Come on.
They should be pissed. And by the way, anyone that was making bets on this, that involved him.
I feel bad for the kid who stood in. What's his name?
I don't know.
Something Brown.
Yeah.
Because I feel bad because after the game they asked him, "Hey, when did you find out?" And he was like, "Friday."
Yeah.
And then he got upset. They asked him again later.
Yeah.
And he was like, "This is why I don't like talking to the media." So I think somebody yelled at him and was like, "You shouldn't have said that." Why did y'all lie?
Who gives a shit?
When somebody's hurt, say they're hurt.
This is all about gamesmanship and having them try to prepare for McCaffrey, and they get this kid. That's what
this kid did exactly what McCaffrey.
Well, that's what they're gonna say. I'm not saying it's right.
Jets got manhandled.
Jets got bent over. Inside, like at the line, they like BC today. They lost this in the trenches, and it wasn't even close.
I was disappointed.
It was an ass kicking. The Jets defense looked fucking terrible. Like, look, the Niners are going to put up points, but they made this look easy.
Yeah.
And they didn't have McCaffrey. It's like, give me a fucking break.
Well, maybe that just shows that it's a lot about that O-line.
That O-line is filthy. Yeah. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out this week. But I mean, in terms of fantasy, what's going on with you and your team?
So here's my.
Did you win or lose?
I lost. I stunk.
Was it close?
No. Jamar Chase, Malik Nabers.
Okay.
Didn't do much. Javonte Williams for Denver didn't.
Malik got you. What did he get? Just 10 points?
Something like that.
That wasn't terrible. If you get over 10, you're not awful. But
my quarterback though was Daniel Jones.
Now that one. Who was on your bench?
Kirk Cousins.
He didn't do much better.
He was awful.
He was awful.
So here's my dilemma.
That's a dilemma.
I picked up Justin Fields and Baker Mayfield.
This is no dilemma.
You're going to say Baker.
The best passer in that group
But
right now is
but
Baker.
think about the legs, though. Because Justin Fields can get 1 point for every 10 yards he runs. You don't get the same for throwing. It's 1 point for every 20.
Who? Baker's playing.
The Bears are playing Denver.
They're playing.
They're
playing the Texans. We both picked the Texans, but
I thought the Bears were playing Denver.
No. No. I'll pull it right up again. The Bears are the Sunday night game against the Texans. Pittsburgh is at Denver.
That's what I'm talking. Justin Fields. That's what we're talking about.
Okay, go on.
Pittsburgh is at Denver.
Yeah.
So do I play Justin Fields against Denver or Baker against Detroit?
Baker is the better passer.
No doubt.
I'm going with Baker.
But think about the matchup and think about how points are scored.
If Tennessee is as woeful as we think they are,
Tennessee.
they shut him down.
Tennessee shut who down?
They shut down the. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, wait a minute. What are we talking about?
Justin Fields against Denver.
He played against
Or-
All right.
Or
I keep screwing
Baker
up.
Mayfield against Detroit.
I keep figuring.
You keep saying
Where did
some
Chicago come into this?
You brought him in. Because you confused Caleb Williams and Justin Fields.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, fair enough. All right. So,
And then out of nowhere you
question
said,
is-
yeah, but didn't Tennessee shut him down?
Pipee.
Neither one of them played Tennessee.
Think about this. Imagine a baseball lineup where not one, but two hitters had 4 grand slams each in the same game.
Just bang.
Just bang, bang,
bang.
Whoop. Eliminator, line to right. Terminator, line to left. There's some real pus on the center. There you go. Anyway, so the question is Justin Fields or
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Or Daniel Jones against Washington. Because I dropped Cousins. I kept Jones.
And the Giants usually own Washington.
Daniel
You know what I would do?
owns them.
I would look at his stats versus Washington.
They're great.
Okay.
Because I also have Nabers. So if him and Nabers go off together.
If he plays well against them traditionally, and now he has Neighbors to boot, I would buy that.
But here's the thing: he doesn't have Saquon.
Then go with Baker. Baker's the safe
I
pick.
wanted you to say Justin.
Baker's the safe.
I know,
pick.
but what if Justin runs for 3 TDs or something? No, you don't see it against Denver.
Is something. Denver at home. Denver at home
Right,
is the
but
reason
Bo
I
Nix
say
against the Steelers defense.
Denver at home. But listen, in Denver is the reason I say home teams have such an advantage. They're the first ones that made me realize the gap. It's
even a rookie quarterback against the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. That concerns me.
I'm not saying it doesn't. I think that game's going to be a nail biter. I do. I don't think it's going to be. I don't think
have a great defense.
I don't think either of those teams is running away from each other. Because Denver had a chance to beat Seattle in Seattle. They're in that game.
Okay, so
I don't think that's a daunting, that game.
So your last pick would be Justin Fields. You'd first go Daniel Jones. You'd second go Baker.
Yep.
Then you'd go Justin. Damn.
Baker to me is a safe pick. You know why? Because they're going to throw. Then the thing about Tampa is they don't line up and try to run the ball 40 times. I know they're going to throw. I know they are because their 2 best weapons are on the outside. And that coach is like, I'm going to go down with the 2 guys that got me here. So he's going to throw. And to me,
they still have Mike Evans
and Godwin. They're both Pro Bowlers. And look at what Baker did. He completed. He only had 6 or 4 incompletions, and he threw 4 touchdown passes.
that was against
I don't
Washington.
care. I don't.
And Daniel Jones is going against Washington.
Then pick Daniel Jones.
I don't know what to do.
I think it's one of those 2. How's that?
Jones or Baker?
I don't think you lose with
Jones or Baker?
Who's the better passer, Jones or Baker?
Baker.
That's what I'm going with.
The only thing I think of is...
But, by the way, what if they both had great games?
That'd be great.
What if one had 24 points and one had 26 points?
Oregon smacking Oregon State.
I just think the guy that's going to have 26 is going to be fucking Baker. That's all. Or 28.
You think Justin Fields ain't doing shit against Denver?
Nope. He's the one that's most likely to get under 20. You need over 20 points out of your quarterback. Yes. Of those three, he is the one most likely to be under. He'll get some points because he can run, but I don't think he's getting over 20.
Dude.
Not up there. Not in Denver.
I'm embarrassed.
Why?
That I thought the Giants might be good.
Are you really going to do this again?
I'm embarrassed. I'm serious. I'm absolutely embarrassed.
I'm ashamed.
Dude,
I'm not shameless. I'm shameful.
When I see Brian Daboll, who must be on Ozempic.
He's on the hot seat.
He's on Ozempic.
They lose this game. He's on the hot seat.
Don't tell me Pilates did that. That's Ozempic.
No argument.
But when a fucking after you're 0-1 after having a bullshit season, and a reporter says, "How do you get Malik Nabers more involved in the offense? Throw him the ball."
Minnesota does not have a defense.
No, listen to this. They asked him yesterday, "How do you get Malik Nabers more involved in the offense?" You know what his answer was? Throw him the ball. Dude, you're not fucking cute.
Throw him the ball.
You're not cute. You're so
he
smart.
He said that?
He said that.
Oh, he said it because he knew it was going to piss you off.
He thinks too highly of himself.
That was he's right. Let me explain. Let me explain to you how I know he's right. When you hear it, be like, yeah, he's right.
Who's he? Me?
Brian Daboll, you.
I'm right.
You're right. Here's how right he is. That's the kind of statement that Bill Parcells would make. And Bill Parcells could make that statement and get away with it because he's Bill fucking Parcells. This guy ain't fucking Bill Parcells. No.
He's not Bill Boyle.
He's not Bill Parcells. Bill Parcells won 2 Super Bowls with 2 fucking different quarterbacks.
He's not Billy Martin.
And by the way, he did that at a time when the Niners were in that conference and the division was loaded. Bill Parcells is no fun. They took the Patriots to the Super Bowl just for shits and giggles. Okay, so it's like they took the Cowboys to the playoffs. He's turned around 4 fucking franchises. Bill Parcells is on another planet. Okay?
Yeah, it just irks me when somebody's there.
When you're
promoting you,
my point is,
a reporter is promoting you.
Yeah.
And how about what you say? How about you say the reason why you're doing what you're doing?
How about this?
Explain how to
I have to do a better job.
Exactly.
Me.
Accountability.
Because you know what? If your players heard that, they'd follow you. Because he says it like, I'm telling them what to do, they're not doing it. That's what he says. And he doesn't have the resume of Bill Parcells to say that and get away with it.
Yeah, because if you're telling them what to do and they're not doing it, then you're not good.
See, if you're Bill Parcells, you can get away with it because, like, why aren't they listening to Bill Parcells? He's Bill Parcells. But nobody looks at Brian Daboll that way. Not one player, not one. And there are
apparently, he's looking at himself that way.
That's my point. That's his problem. You said this last year. I'm saying this is how right you are. He acts like he's Bill Parcells, and he's not.
He acts like everybody else is an idiot.
Yeah. And when you got 2 Super Bowl rings and you can take 4 different teams to the playoffs, you can act like that.
Yeah, you have some leeway.
You have some clout. Okay, he is Bill Parcells, but this motherfucker? No. No.
Yeah, it's kind of like, well, why aren't they doing it right then?
He says it like, you think I'm not telling him what to do?
Right.
That's how he says it.
Okay.
And by the way,
why is he there?
And by the way, that's the single biggest reason they're in trouble. Because players don't follow that. You can sit here and blame Danny Dimes all you want. That's the number 1 problem. Danny Dimes stood there and blamed himself. He doesn't throw anybody under the bus.
No, and then here's the
That's the difference.
Here's the other part. They asked Malik Nabers, why aren't you getting the ball more? And as a rookie, he answered as a professional. He was like, I'm not back there. I don't, I can't see what's going on there. I'm just trying to do my job.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to answer.
Yeah, right. I'm not going to throw my quarterback under the bus.
Yeah, that's my point.
He's a rookie.
The players get it. This dickhead doesn't. That's my point.
And then Kayvon Thibodeau, their first-round pick from last year out of Michigan, the edge rusher, he did nothing all game. He had one tackle.
You know why Danny Dimes gets hurt? Because he always tries to do more.
He can't make a decision.
No, but he tries to do more than he should sometimes. Because he thinks he has to. It's on him. If we lose, it's going to be my fault. I have to do more. And that's why he gets in trouble. He tries to do more than he has to on a lot of occasions. He does. It's not for lack of wanting to win. And then when he screws up, he'll say, I fucked that up. Yeah. But I know why he thinks the way he thinks. He gets no fucking help.
No, okay? But some of it... So, it's hard to say, if he was ruined by his situation or not. Because when you look at him last week, he was running out of clean pockets, which is a sign that maybe he was ruined.
He may have been ruined already because of all the hits he took.
Right. Because
this is what Mac Jones looked like his last year.
When you have a clean pocket and you run into a sack, that's when you start to question.
Because in your head, you've got this clock going off.
Your clock is 1 second on out.
Because you're used to getting popped.
Right.
That's the problem.
That's what it looked like.
That's what it looks like. And that's what Mac Jones looked like last year. Ugh. When you ruin a quarterback, that's the first sign. It's not the quarterback's fault. He's going to get blamed for it.
But if that's the case, what do you do?
Well, it's funny. All the good quarterbacks have a good system around them, a support system around them. They build the offensive line. They get him a number. They don't wait 5 years to get him a number one receiver. Why in his 6th year does he now have a number one? Where was he 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Where was he 4 years ago? Why does he not have the offensive? How good is the offensive line right now? Do we know?
We don't know because it's so new.
Okay, but the first 5 years.
Yeah. Well, they missed.
That's my point. They didn't help the kid.
They drafted a left tackle who's one of the better left tackles in the league, Andrew Thomas. The rest of the line has been...
You guys saw, we both saw, all the world saw, how Patrick Mahomes struggled when he lost 2 linemen, and he still had the Cheetah and Kelsey on the outside. He lost 2 tackles, and he was a shell of himself. And he had weapons. And he's Patrick Mahomes. So if that can rattle him, what can it do to Daniel Jones? Or an average quarterback who might be good, but you don't know.
Yeah, I think at this point the Daniel Jones experiment has come to an end.
He needs He needs to change the scenery. It's over then.
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen in New York. He's got to go somewhere else where there's an offensive line, okay, and a number one that's been there and knows how to.
Well, and now I think there is an O-line in New York. It's just. There was never one there for him.
Call it PTSD.
Yeah.
That's what I'd call it.
PTS Danny.
PTS Danny. Well, Mac Jones suffered from the same thing. And by the way, they're not the first. They're not.
Dude, David Carr?
Yeah. They're not the first. There's a long line of these guys. And it's always, if you don't build, if you build around the guy and he fails, fine. But when you don't, no. That's why if Caleb Williams fails... They gave him a Pro Bowl fucking receiving corps before he ever took a snap. Mac Jones would kill for one of those guys.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got 3 of them. Okay, I don't fucking hear it. So if he fails, and again, he looked shitty. Tennessee gift wrapped that.
He did nothing.
He did nothing.
Well, their defense and special teams
won the game. He didn't even throw for 100 yards, I don't think. I said to him last week, I think the kid's going to flop. And I don't think it's going to last time you're going to see it. And it's not his talent, and it's not his teammates. It's him. It's in between the ears. If his attitude doesn't change, just telling you, when it comes to quarterback, of all the attributes that it takes to be a great quarterback in that league. Hold on. Are you going to be here to hear this? I want to say it loud and clear. But I just don't want to wake up the whole neighborhood. Although it is Saturday. Shouldn't they be up anyway partying? Why are we the only ones having fun?
Dude, I have another fantasy dilemma.
Hold on. Let me finish this thought with you here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were talking.
If Caleb Williams does not change his attitude, it's not his talent, it's not his team. Okay? If he does not change his attitude, he will fail. It's all between the ears. It's not his talent. It's not his team.
That reminded me. I'm trying to think. Was that like the Titanic? Or was that some other movie? It would fail.
Here's the question. We're going to find out how good this Bears coaching staff is. Can they get to this kid mentally and change his attitude? If they can. But if they can't.
Not too many coaching staffs that can do that.
No, you're right. So I don't know. The Bears, a lot of these guys are new hires. I don't know what they are yet. We're going to find out. Okay. So anyway, you had another thought about fantasy.
Oh, more help. So.
More help.
I need more help. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know why I was talking like a caveman. More help. More help.
What's better, the cigars, the drink, Pipee, the atmosphere?
It's the combo.
It's everything. It's
but right now, I can barely sit up.
It's the glory of the Dago bar.
I want to smoke another cigar, but I can barely see straight.
Thank God his home is slightly uphill to the right.
I hate
He doesn't have to see straight.
I'm going to go home and eat. I haven't eaten since lunch. I wish I could just go home and go to sleep, but man, I want to eat something.
You know we have a delectable brunch coming.
I should go home and go to sleep because that brunch
is going to be so succulent.
Dude, so for the custard...
I still say you should wake and bake.
No, I can't.
No, I think it'd be wonderful.
For the custard for the French toast, I left out the egg whites.
Okay.
Because apparently, because I was reading up on it and it said when you get that like omelet flavor on your French toast, it's because of the egg whites. So I said, all right, I'm just going to do yolks.
That makes sense.
But I feel like I'm going to run out of mixture. Oh, man, this kid's gone.
There's always a but.
This kid's gone. Damn, San Diego State, you're done.
He took him out at the 7. It's gone. Gone.
At the 7?
Gone.
Oh, he tackled him at the 7. He ran 50 yards.
No, but you made it sound like there was nobody in the picture but him.
He ran 50 yards. He ran 50 yards to the 7.
To his credit, he juked one of the defenders, but there was more than one in the picture.
It was a 50-yard run.
He made it sound like gone. It's over. He's gone.
No, I mean, this game's over.
There's 11:04 to go in the
Okay,
third.
so here's my dilemma.
This is the thing. This egg white thing. Go on. This is serious. I think this is legit serious. Brunch depends on it.
No, I just
right?
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
Looked like he got hurt. Oh.
Damn, he took a shot.
Okay.
That was a hit, by the way.
Well, he grabbed him by the knees and put him down.
Oh, he jumped. Too.
He was trying to do the T-bow.
I don't know why he was jumping, because the kid was, at that point, his momentum's going forward. He thought he had him around.
He was trying to do the T-bow.
He thought he had him around the waist. He ended up, at his point, getting him at the knees because he jumped. like an idiot.
Okay, so I have a wide receiver dilemma.
Okay, go on.
I have Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, Malik Nabers.
Those are good receivers, man.
I have Terry McLaurin and Xavier Worthy on the bench. The speedster on Kansas City.
Why couldn't I have this problem?
Well, you have good running backs.
Yeah, but you got a great receiver. Did you hear that? Say that list again. Just say it again.
Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, Malik Nabers.
Devontae Smith from?
Alabama.
No,
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
But he's the 2.
He's 1,000-yard 2 and 8 touchdowns.
He got me 15 last week.
Yeah, not bad.
Nabers didn't.
Nabers got you 11.
But here's my thing. Do I play?
And they sucked.
Do I play? I hate Xavier Worthy got 20 last week.
What a problem. I'd love.
Do I play Xavier Worthy over Malik Nabers? Or
they're playing Cincinnati.
Yeah. Do I sit Jamar Chase because of what's going on there?
Well, the best
because Chase didn't do well last week.
But that means, you know what happens though? They're a team that will target the guy. This happened to me last year. I had him
But
last
it's against
year.
KC. KC's D looked pretty good last
Yeah,
week,
but
right?
they'll move him around. He'll get 16 looks and he'll have 10 balls for a hit.
So who do I sit? Do I play Worthy?
Who are the Raiders playing? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Who are the Eagles playing?
Hadn't thought about that. They play Atlanta on Monday night. Look at this run. Look at this run. Oh,
That's
they
a
did
touchdown.
score.
They did.
Bitch.
What? What?
You were making fun of me because I said this guy's gone. He got tackled at the 7.
That wasn't him.
Right, but he got them there. He got them there.
I never said they wouldn't score.
Well, yeah, he's gone. He got tackled at the 7.
He made it sound like there was nobody
He
in the
ran
picture.
50 yards.
But there were 2 guys in pursuit. He wasn't gone. Somebody was going to take him down. He did avoid
you
one.
You run 50 yards, you're gone.
Not apparently not.
Somebody catches you because you get winded. Doesn't mean you're not gone.
World class athlete gets winded.
So you think Daniel Jones,
This is an interesting dilemma. I got to tell you.
the receiver?
Yeah, I get this one because they're all good, but it's like here's the problem. I don't think you can lose here. I think they're all going to perform.
See, here's the thing. Terry McLaurin is playing against the Giants. Malik Nabers is playing against Washington.
So you don't want to have 2 in the same game?
No, but they both could do well.
I'm saying I don't think you lose here.
But I don't like sitting Xavier Worthy.
I'm saying
When you have speed and Patrick Mahomes, play that guy.
He's just going to look for him more.
Right.
Think about what happened. They're just going to look for him. You know why? Because he produced.
So it's,
They now know.
and I know it's Cincy, but Cincy got smacked around by you guys.
We didn't have weapons like that.
Exactly.
We could have.
And then do I play Chase?
Fuck you, Patriots.
Do I play Chase against Kansas City? I don't know. I kind of like him better than Malik Nabers.
The one thing I know about Chase is I know he's going to get targeted. You know why? Because they didn't go after him enough against the Patriots. They're going to if they're going to go
16 catches.
if they're going to go down, they're going to go down with going to their guys. That's what they will do.
But the contract thing worries me with him.
I'm just saying Joe Burrow is going to throw him the ball. He's going to look in his direction 20 times.
Watch this pour.
He'll probably get 10 to 12
Watch
catches.
this pour.
Watch this pour. Watch this pour.
Watch this
What
massive
is
pour.
dunk? Oh, look at this! I get to what's the word? What's the word?
Float it.
Float it. What a wonderful night! You get to float it. The floater. Float it, baby. Feel it, baby. Just float it. Float it. My back teeth are going to be floating in a minute. Watch this. Watch this. Oh shit!
Here's my problem. I need to get home.
Damn. Wait, is that your only dilemma? We didn't answer it.
I know, but we're not gonna.
I think, to be fair to our fans, we have to at least give them an answer. So you can start 3 of them, right? Of the 5. All right. So the question is, which 3, America? So he had Chase. He has Smith from Philly there. He's got Worthy, fucking stud. Okay. He's got who's the other 2?
Neighbors.
Stud.
Terry McLaurin.
Stud.
But Terry McLaurin did nothing last week.
That's the other thing. These guys are studs because they don't have 2 bad weeks in a row.
Yeah, I got to put Xavier Worthy in over one of them.
I think he's your XO. And then I think you go Chase and Smith. Just me.
So sit Neighbors.
Yep. And McLaren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hate that.
Why?
Well, because Devontae Smith is a number 2.
Okay, then take Devontae Smith out and put Nabers in.
I know, but having a number 2 with Philly is probably better than having a number 1 with the fucking Giants.
Against the team that they wiped their ass with?
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to trust Daniel Jones right now.
Again, I don't think he loses. Whatever he stays with, he's going to be fine. I think all 5 of those guys, if they're healthy, they're going to. McLaren had a bad game. He ain't gonna have 2 bad games in a row. The Giants own the fucking Redskins. This kid's going to go off tomorrow. Fucking, I'm just saying. I mean, you can't lose. America. There's 2 ways right now you can't lose.
So you're
One,
saying it's a win-win.
1 is Tommy's receiving core dilemma, and 2 is hanging out at the Dago Bar. You can't lose.
Dude, but I'll tell you what. I don't know that I'm going to make it home.
They found Tommy sleeping on the Dago Bar.
I need to go home and eat. I need to get to bed. I need to cook brunch tomorrow morning.
What he's saying, America, is enjoy the football.
Dude,
okay?
I'm just so pissed that Saturday's over.
But Sunday beckons.
It's true.
If Saturday,
but Saturday night.
But if Saturday has to end, what could be better than you're waking up to Sunday?
It's true.
Because look, we can't stop it. It's gonna end.
The life we lead is
not fair.
It's beautiful.
We're very lucky. I hope you're as lucky. Well, you know what? If you're hanging out with us, you're lucky.
Well, not necessarily.
I just think on that note we should end it.
If you're actually
By the
watching
way,
this.
he's right.
Yo, how much did I drink tonight?
See you Wednesday night.